gin. Is that supposed to make cotton cool or something? Because I feel like I've heard about it, but I'm pretty sure it's just a fancy name for a juice machine.
Nope, not a juice machine, Julia. It's a machine invented by Eli Whitney in 1793 to separate cotton fibers from the seeds. Before that, people had to do it by hand, which was slow and back-breaking work.
Wait, so people were just sitting there making cotton hand by hand, one tiny fiber at a time? That sounds awful.
Exactly. It was a huge labor-intensive process, and cotton was a big crop in the South. So people were spending forever separating the cotton fibers from the seeds. But when Whitney invented the cotton gin, it revolutionized the industry. The machine could do the work of dozens of people in a fraction of the time.
Okay. So this cotton gin thing, made life easier for cotton farmers. Huh? More cotton, less sweat. I get it.
Totally. The cotton gin would process up to 50 pounds of cotton per day, while a person could only do a few pounds by hand. So cotton production exploded.
And that sounds like a big old success story, right? The profits were up, everyone was happy, end of story.
Well, not exactly. Here's when things get complicated. While the cotton gin made cotton farming more efficient, it also led to the darker side of slavery. Of history, slavery.
Wait, what? How can a gin, like a machine, get slavery and keep it going?
Here's the twist. The more cotton was produced, the more workers were needed to pick the cotton. And the cotton gin made cotton so profitable that southern plantation owners started relying even more heavily on enslaved people to do the labor.
Great. So instead of getting rid of slavery, the cotton gin basically helped it keep it going?
Yeah, the demand for cotton went up, and so did the demand for enslaved labor to pick it. So while the cotton gin was speeding up the process of turning raw cotton into something useful, it also cemented the reliance on slavery, especially in the South.
Ugh, so this machine that was supposed to make things easier for everyone, but it actually ended up making things worse for a lot of people.
Yep, it's a classic example of how technological innovation can have unintended consequences. The cotton gin made cotton the South's most profitable crop, but also tied the economy to slavery for decades.
I feel like I've just ruined cotton for myself. Now I can't even look at my cotton t-shirt in the same way.
I get it. The cotton gin is one of those inventions that's a double-edged sword. It sped up the economy and fueled the growth of the country, but it also prolonged the institution of slavery, which led to even more suffering.
Okay. So I guess it's kind of like inventing a cool new app that makes everyone's life easier, but then realizing the app is also somehow stealing everyone's data and selling it for a profit.
That's an interesting comparison, but yeah, kind of. Innovations can have huge impacts, good and bad.
Well, I guess the moral of the story is, next time someone tells me to invent something, I'm gonna ask if it's going to help or hurt society first. Also, no more cotton gin related inventions, please.
Fair enough. History can be complicated, but the cotton gin, for all of its impact, was definitely a major turning point in how the U.S. economy and the story of slavery unfolded.
Yeah, I'll never look at a cotton field the same way again. Maybe just stick to tech history from now on. At least with smartphones, we only have to worry about a bad battery life.
You might be onto something there. Because of Eli Whitney's inventions, he must have been super rich. I wonder how it would be like to be his daughter.
I need to go use the restroom. Actually, I was not rich. People kept stealing my inventions, so the only way I could get rich was by marrying a rich woman.
You only wanted me for the money? We're done!
I'm Julia Doty.
I'm Megan Alvarez, and this is the invention that we made of the cotton gin. So back here you can see we can collect our pom-poms and the cotton balls that we have here. Okay. And then we close it back. We just Velcro it back. We're gonna open this here, and we're gonna, while Julia slides them down this, I'm gonna turn the handle, and the pom-poms are gonna be the seeds, and then the toilet paper is gonna be the cotton. Okay.
It worked.
Yeah. So that is how the cotton gin would work. And so here the outcome would be the seeds would go down here in the middle, being collected by the cotton gin, which you would just retrieve from here, and then here would be the clean cotton. And that is our cotton gin invention.
My original one.